Good morning, ladies and germs. Matthew with another episode. Today's going to be a fun one, I think. We're going to be driving just about 3 hours to Portland, and about 2 hours in, we're going to get to a hotel that's the famous exterior shot of a movie that was a little bit older, like a horror movie called The Shining. The Overlook Hotel was the name in the movies, but it's not that name here. But should be a beautiful ride video. We'll arrive to Portland, we'll get settled in, but maybe this episode will just be interesting scenic spots and driving, which will be nice. I stayed in a motel here, cheap, 50 bucks a night, but it was warm. It was well worth it. I think while I'm up here, before the van is insulated and heated, it's insulated a little bit, but it needs to be insulated more, built up and heated. Until that happens, I'm not really interested in sleeping in that van when it's like negative degrees outside. I like taking these little side roads because, you know, you gotta get off the main road for a little bit to like see where people are living, what people are doing, what the roads are like, what the life is like. And up here in Oregon, I just saw my first lumber semi. I think I'll see a lot more of those. But it's beautiful. Lots of countryside. Dirt road, but this dirt road's actually pretty good quality. I'm surprised. Sort of like tundra. Just like sort of what thawed permafrost would look like, in my opinion. And like some horses too. Alright guys, we gotta see if this road is open. I was told that it could be snowed in, but it's a pretty big lodge. I would imagine that road would be clear, but let's see. Timberline Lodge.
Turn right on East Timberline East Lake Road.
Okie dokie. If I can. Looks good so far.
Continue 1.5 miles to the end of the street, then turn right.
That's the road right there. So we're not going to be able to go there. Yeah, it's funny. Maybe someday. But the Yeti here needs a few more upgrades. I need some snow tires. I need maybe some action tracks, some tracks, just in case I get stuck. I need a bit more weight in the ass, and I need to go with some friend of mine, not by myself. Yeah, there's the road. It goes up that way. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Onward to Portland. Oh, there's a Timberline Lodge sign. I think I may have said that there's no way too early. I must have been on a trail road instead of like the actual road. So let's see how the real road looks and see if we can get to the Timberline Lodge. National Historic Landmark. Timberline Lodge. Oh, there's a truck going. If a truck can go, then a van can go.
173.
Okay, 5 miles. Let's see if we can make it. I can pretty much guarantee that the view over that edge is spectacular. But we are in the clouds right now. I was told that that sometimes if you're lucky, the hotel can peek out above the clouds, but it's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to have a thick cloud cover. I'm just happy right now that it's sub-freezing, so the ground isn't freezing and it's not icy. That's probably the biggest thing I'm worried about. But we're almost there. I'm looking forward to a cup of coffee. I think they use volcanic rock to melt the snow. It's kind of interesting. This place is certainly not as devoid of life as I thought it might be. There's a lot of cars here, and they're flipping up their windshield wipers, so I decided to do that. Oop! Wonder what happened there. Now, from what I'm told, there was a number of sets that were used for this movie, The Shining, with Jack Nicholson. One of them was this location, and another was done in Colorado, I think. But there are a bunch of notable spots here that were part of the movie. Okay, well, this is not any interior shots. I just talked to the bartender, or coffee tender, barista, and I got myself a cup of coffee. But yeah, this was just used for exterior shots. All the interior shots were done in Colorado, and the maze shot was done somewhere else. So I can't really give you a tour of the of too many things. And actually, it's cloudy outside. I can't even show you the outside. But we took a nice drive up here, and we grabbed a cup of coffee, and we still have a long, well, sort of a long ride to go before we get to Portland. And the coffee's pretty good. Anyways, this is the outside. This is about this is about all that they used in the movie. But it's very iconic, though, as it was a lot less cloudy in the episodes, and the car would drive up the mountain, and there would be this spooky music, and then the hotel would come into play, and then there would be some craziness, some paranoia, and some murders, and some ghosts. But all the interior shots were done other places. Pretty cool, though. All right, we are in Portland. I know a lot of cycling people. I have to kill a few days here until the 20th, and I have to be in Washington, but not deep into Washington, like right over the border. But I figured I could spend some time here and meet some friends. One of them being Pat at Terracycle. There's Recumbent PDX, a bunch of cycling specific businesses. I'm gonna head to the area around Terra Cycle and then to sort of chill out there, see if I can meet with Pat. Now I had heard about the homeless population here in Portland, but it's a little bit crazy. I don't know if I'm going through like a seedy part of town, but there is strip clubs, which I'm not used to seeing, but a lot of homeless, like taking advantage of any street corner, areas near bridges, along highways. It's a little bit shocking. I was expecting to see homeless in Portland. I've heard that it's a problem, but yeah, well. All right, so this is Pat. Pat and I have been friends for a very, how long have we known each other?
Oh God, long time.
A very long time. Half of my trike was his company stuff.
Yeah, that's Terra Cycle stuff on there.
Yeah, this is Terra Cycle. This is his company right here, and we'll come back here tomorrow or in the next episode, and we'll actually take a look around inside. He and I walked through there and got a lay of the land today, but it's quite interesting, and it's fun to like look upon all those containers of stuff and say, oh, I have that, ooh, I use that, ooh, that pairs with that. It's like a wine, you know, that paired really well with that. Anyways, Pat and I have been buddies, and we will meet up more tomorrow and maybe even grab lunch. Yeah. It'll be a nice, friendly visit. So. I talked with Pat about all of the homelessness I'm seeing all over the place. Like, it's not confined to parks. It just seems like it's on every street corner. And I guess some of it has to do with COVID. Portland has a regulation that says that with the fact that we are in sort of a global pandemic, kicking people out of their homes, no matter what their home is, even if it's a tent or a temporary domicile or something, is illegal. It's not allowed. So no matter where a homeless person might set up their tent, you can't, you know, evict them or move them to another place. And there's also a problem with not enough shelters for people in general. So that's a tree. Those are trees. They keep surprising me. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it makes sense. You don't want to kick people out of, you know, the place that they call home, even if it's, you know, on a street corner. Strange times. Strange times. I don't know what the solution is.